not every day that a zookeeper went to prison for murder for hire.
There are more captive tigers in the U.S. than there are in the wild throughout the world.
Animal people are nuts, man. They're all crazy. I'm sure y'all got a story to tell.
I got to tell you, I watched two episodes of this last night with the still mystery lady in my life who Team Buck, you'll meet and hear about her at some point. But I watched 2 episodes of that show, Tiger King, last night. It is phenomenal. It's so like crazy and weird, and I love animals. I remember being maybe a kindergartner, first grader, and telling people, and mostly just because I was impressed, I think that I knew the word, but that I wanted to be an animal conservationist. I don't think I ever really, I had watched some of these National Geographic VHS. National Geographic had this great series, this VHS series back in the day when we had VHS tapes. It shows you what a graybeard millennial I am, where they had one on sharks that was amazing. They had one with Jane Goodall and chimpanzees that was incredible. They had these sort of, I don't know, these episodes of National Geographic back when everything was VHS and, or old school cable TV. And I watched those tapes until they fell apart. So I loved the shark one in particular, which was really amazing because this is before Shark Week. This is before you had all that cool stuff. So, and they kind of overdid Shark Week. Like they overpromised after a while. I kept watching. Producer Mark, when was the last time you watched Shark Week?
Never.
You've never seen it?
I mean, like I've seen commercials and stuff, but it doesn't interest me as much as
like
it
15 years ago, it was pretty cool. But then every year it's just like, okay, and like now we're going to look at like this series of attacks that we don't know if they really happened, but maybe they did, and these people didn't drown. They were eaten by sharks. You're just like,
this
this
is
is
a lead up to Sharknado now.
No, I mean, Sharknado is not something I've ever seen. I think Ann Coulter, who's a friend of the show, I think she was in Sharknado too. I'm being serious.
I think she was too. That sounds right.
Yeah, I think she was, which is pretty awesome. She's got a great sense of humor. So anyway, the shark stuff is a little bit overdone now. I mean, once you've seen those great white sharks that eat the seals and fly out of the water when they do, that's the most amazing ocean footage I've ever seen of anything. So that's pretty incredible. But anyway, I'm somebody who does like watching, these nature shows. Actually, the Netflix Nature at Night or whatever it's called, it's something at night about different, animal ecosystems. That's pretty well done. But the Tiger King is about a guy named Joe Exotic. Mostly, there's some other people that are central players too, who raises lion cubs. Tiger cubs, obviously. I can't even name all the animals that they've got. They've got hundreds of them, and he's got this zoo out in Oklahoma. Now he's in prison. Now that's in the first episode, so I'm not giving anything away. It's just amazing. I mean, you've got to see this thing. First of all, because watching him play with these baby tiger kittens, they're the cutest things you've ever seen. All right, and then you realize that people pay a lot of money to go pet these baby tigers. Producer Mark, what do you think it costs to go to one of these special animal preserves? There's one in Florida. There's one in Oklahoma, as I said. What do you think it costs to go in and pet the 6-week-old tiger cub?
I'm going to say at least $500.
Yeah, that's about right. It's like $300 to $500. It's a lot.
Yeah, that's a lot.
It's expensive. People pay real, and of course they take the selfies with it. And there's a whole thing about Tinder selfies with big cats as a way to get people's attention. So that was the whole thing. People were taking, and you can take photos with the big, the lions that are, 500, 600, 700 pounds. I mean, these animals are enormous, and guess what? Very dangerous, which also comes up at some parts in the show. But it's amazing. Yeah. I also, Disneyland is like some of these places that you don't realize, like how Disneyland's expensive to go to, isn't it?
Oh yeah. Very expensive. Have you never been?
Never been to Disneyland.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Fuck.
I know. It's like I'm barely American.
What about
sometimes.
like Universal? Any of that stuff?
No.
Do you just not like rides?
I didn't really do theme parks. I used to go to Rye Playland a lot as a kid, which is the most like bootleg theme park on the planet.
It's a New York theme park.
That place sucks. There's like seriously, when my older brother would put me in the grocery store cart and make me go real fast until I got scared and tell them to slow down when we were little kids. That was more fun than the Ride Playland roller coasters.
I mean, what age did you go to Ride Playland? Because that's built for like kids.
Yeah, like 8, 9, 10. I'm not like a weirdo here. I was going when I was a little kid. You know, I'm not the 38-year-old dude who's walking around Ride Playland eating the cotton candy like, hey, I want to go on the rides.
All right, that's weird at Ride Playland, but it's not that weird at Disney.
Right. Yeah, exactly. No, I agree. But no, when I was a little kid, I used to go there and check this stuff out. But I'm telling you guys, this weekend, if you're in quarantine or if you're just trying to lay low for the weekend, Tiger King is amazing so far. I've only 2 episodes in, but it is fantastic. Producer Mark, you and Mrs. Producer Mark should try it. I'm telling you.
Yes, I think that was on the docket for the weekend.
Yeah, you guys should do that one. It's nuts. Like it's the whole, and the people that are involved. I mean, when you find out that somebody has all these animals, you think this must be an interesting show, and then you find out more about the people, and you realize this is a really interesting show.
Hey Team Buck, thank you so much for watching The First on YouTube. If you like this video, please click that little thumbs up button so then it will log as liked. And also, if you want to see more great content from The First, please click subscribe.